them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just missing with the uppercut. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Beautiful counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching every move, that every look.
For these two. Nope, that uppercut does not score. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store. Hold it right there. Usyk. The unified heavyweight champion is down. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last. On to the fourth we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for. There's the bell to start round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And the big cat goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.